Welcome to Fayetteville, Arkansas, Reynolds Stadium, home of the Razorbacks. And this big crowd has already been serenading their beloved team with Whoa Pig Suey. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Important second down play coming up. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he was able to do.
Hits the running back in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Eludes a tackle. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. To throw, it's Sanders. Receiver makes the catch.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
The completion makes it second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Catch made by the tight end. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a...
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Short connection to the tight end here. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and to talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Here's the second down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Back to pass. It's Sanders. Short throw complete to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Looks like LSU has the first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from a running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. Important third down play coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Snags the quick throw. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the 1st down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
The defense able to stop him at the 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Looking to pass. It's Sanders. Looking right. This one caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully,
going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and some are 2-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this 1st half.
Back to throw again. Off target and incomplete. Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out. He's got some space. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Pass complete. It's second down now. Looking downfield. It's Sanders. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Looking for the wide out. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Catch made on the right side. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
What's been all passing all the time on this drive. This guy is 5 for 5, and now they're sitting at 1st and goal.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass caught, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, LSU.
LSU, number 1, with the grab and the score.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Back to throw. It's Sanders. Quick throw to the left side. It's a bullet, but incomplete. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll take the lead in the second half. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. The pocket breaking down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
Off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Back to pass. It's Sanders. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the 1st down.
The kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? He'll hand it off. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And it's intercepted in a desperation throw here. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. To the air, it's Sanders. And he finds the running back in the flat. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. Pass caught, 2nd down now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Dump off caught by the running back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Checks this down to the running back. He's found some room at the 45. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, the offensive line is so caught up in communicating to pick up the defensive lineman, nobody picks up the middle linebacker on the blitz. He gets the sack.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll kick it away here. And the punt coverage team able to touch it. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football, Kirk. You walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.